上り普通が到着いたします。危険ですから黄色い線の内側に下がってお待ちください。まもなく上り普通が到着いたします。危険ですから黄色い線の内側に下がってお待ちください。
Okay. Let's get this show on the road. All right, everybody, welcome to this week's Lucky Monday live stream podcast, whatever it is. Let me know, of course, if the audio is working. I think it's working. This is the first time I've tried doing this cool starting soon waiting room situation. Okay. First things first is hello, Austin McConnell. And hello, everybody. Okay, so Gaming Madness has noticed me. I noticed you. I see you right there. How's the audio for the Japanese chill hop music? Is it too loud? Is it good? All right. Anyway, let's get this show started. All right, so this week, you guys voted for last time. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me post a link. Don't look. Nobody look for a second. Go back to the waiting room. Everyone, vote. Vote for next week's. More votes, the better. Vote, 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 vote. Also vote in 2020. You know, for whoever you're voting for, make sure you're voting. I set this stream to be low latency the first time I tried doing that, and it didn't seem to help much. It's like delayed by a solid 11 seconds. But you know, what's 11 seconds? You know what I mean? That's what I say. Okay, anyway, let me bring you guys back. Come back here. Okay. So this is drawing anime from memory. Okay? So there's a couple ground rules we got to go over. One is I don't watch a lot of anime. So the way I'm going to take your guys' suggestions. I'm going to try and draw those characters from memory. But if I don't know the character, then I can't do it. So, you know, try and stick with the big hitters. The popular anime. And there's a chance I'll know it. All right, so let's see here. Let's just start with a good old 7. I like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Who should be the first anime character? Any anime character. Anime is dumb, Cooper Dowd says. So that's the thing about anime, right? It's kind of treated as a genre rather than a medium. Because there's a lot of good shows that are anime. I think the most healthy way to view anime. Some people, such as weebs, flip that around. They say if it's anime, then it's a good show. Which, you know, so I always just knew Naruto existed. That's actually not a bad one. Naruto. I like that one. Because I think I know what he looks like. Okay, let's see here. I see a lot of people saying Dio. I don't know who Dio is. Dio. Sorry, I don't know that character. Ash Ketchum. I don't know Pingu. Ash Ketchum's not a bad one, but he's also just like a human. I could do it. And I'm going to do Generation 1 Ash Ketchum. That's the only one I know. He keeps changing. He keeps looking like younger and younger somehow. But what about like any like creature anime? Like the... I don't want to say anything. JoJo. I've heard of JoJo. I've never watched JoJo. I'm sorry. I've heard it was really good. In that order, that it was really good, and it's also an anime, which is that's the best kind of show. So I should maybe just check that one out. James Smith says Samurai Jack. That doesn't quite count. Definitely influenced by anime. How do I don't know Pingu. I'm sorry. Is that JoJo? Vault from Beyblade. I don't know that. I'm sorry. Salty Fry says I don't know anime. I don't know it either. This could be a wreck. Totoro. That's not a bad one. Totoro. In the vote in the what do you call it? The straw poll I put up, and I'm gonna put it up again. I put Ghibli as an option, so I was trying to say Ghibli characters, but I'll do Totoro. That's a good one. I'll put up that vote link again in a second. I should have put a link in the description. Osborne Christensen says, "Hi, attempt to say my name, Lucky." It's probably Osbjorn, like Yorn, I'm imagining. Kirby was an anime, wasn't it? I guess that counts. But I did Kirby last week. That's funny. Digimon. Just like the show itself, the box art. Which character from Digimon? Or is that a character from Digimon? Saitama. I do know that one. I can do Saitama. I can do that. He's pretty simple. Kenny. I don't know Kenny. I'm sorry. I think you're the one that said Pingu, and you got mad at me for not knowing Pingu. I don't know Kenny either. Kaonashi. I don't know Kaonashi. I'm sorry. Stick with the... I can give you some examples of what I've seen. Maybe that's the best way to do it. I've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Speaking of, James Smith said, what's the main character from Full Metal Alchemist? That's Edward Elric. That's not a bad one. Should I do that or one of the 7 Deadly Sin characters? So I've seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've seen Death Note. I've seen Dragon Ball. I've seen Attack on Titan. I've seen... what else have I seen? I'm blanking on what I've seen. I've seen a few more than that, though. But you can kind of see a trend, right? It's like, oh, it's all the popular ones. That's kind of the idea. That pronunciation sounded like an Englishman speaking German. So it's not Osbjorn? My bad. Kaonashi equals no face equals Spirited Away. Okay. Well, here's the problem with that. Everyone, vote here. Vote. Did that? Let me put that again. That might have just gotten swept away immediately. Okay. Vote. Just give it a good vote. Because that Studio Ghibli is on the roster, so that might appear next week, and I don't want to be doing all the characters here. So I'm going to try and avoid... Okay, I see a Frieza. I'll do a Frieza. Because Frieza's pretty interesting. Or... Frieza or Cell? Okay, if I'm doing it... Did I spell Frieza wrong? I think it's an I-E, isn't it? Like Frieza. Oh, well. Okay, I'm seeing a few people doing Alphonse. As in, Alphonse as in armor, like knight form? Or when he's, like, how he actually looks? I'll put Alphonse here for a second. Oh, that's gonna be rough, drawing a suit of armor. I spelled Alphonse wrong. I know it. There's no way it's a Z. That can't be right. Okay, we're just gonna do one more, and I'm gonna do more. I'll do like secret ones down here, but for now, to get started, let's think of one more here. Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's not anime. Holo the Wise Wolf from Spice and Wolf. Sorry, I do not know Spice and Wolf. Have you ever watched any of Austin's videos before he shouted? Turns out I did. I didn't know I knew him. But there were a couple of videos I saw that he had done. The one, his big one, where like what happens if your parachute doesn't open when you jump out a helicopter or whatever that is. Turns out I had watched that. And there's like a couple others where I had coincidentally watched it and I didn't subscribe. I should have subscribed. Do a Titan from... That's... I don't know. Titan is just a big naked dude. And they all look so different. Nah, not a Titan. Okay, I might just go ahead and get started. And then as you guys... As Bjorn Christensen just donated $5. Thank you so much for that. Sorry, I'm butchering your name, though. Am I going to do a Halloween special? You bet I am. Well, do you mean like as in a Luck Is Me episode? Because I don't know about that. I had ideas to do it, but I don't think I'll have time. But the following, I'm going to do a Luck Is, what do you call it? Lucky Monday. That's going to be, whatchamacallit, Halloween themed. So, Hawk? From the Sailor Death Instance? I didn't see that. Okay, I think I might just go ahead and get started. Because you guys, Minecraft Steve, I think that's not quite right. I think that's an incorrect suggestion. All right. Let's just get going. Naruto. I got a question for you guys though. What separates a weeb from just someone who likes anime? What's the line? Give me the line. That's what I want to know. Okay. You guys think about that deep philosophical question while I figure out how to draw Naruto. All right, so Naruto. Let's have him like doing like some cool... Anime heads, for those of you who don't know, because I'm a professional, are very, very, very pointy. That's kind of their big thing. They like to point with their chin really hard. That being said, I'm not good at drawing anime style. So I just know that's the general look. I don't know if that's going to help me, though. All right, so there's a big old noggin. I'm going to right away do his stupid headband. I know he's got that. And growing up, it was Goku versus Naruto, and that was a big thing. And, like, people in school, you get, like, turf wars if you are a Naruto fan versus a Dragon Ball Z fan. I was a Dragon Ball Z fan. So, yes, I got in some turf wars. And it was intense. But I do remember he's got a dumb symbol. Something like, that's just a shell. That's not right. That's like a sushi chef now. He has it, it's like an arrow pointing down and like a dumb swirl. That's what it's going to be for now. I can't remember. And he's got spiky hair. I don't know which age I'm doing. I think he ages throughout the series. I'm just going to do what I remember for season 1 back in the 90s / early 2000s. Something like that. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Okay. Let me look at some of you guys' responses to weebs. Okay, weebs take it too far. Yes, okay. Weebs have a body pillow. That's a pretty strong line. I think if you have a body pillow, you're beyond weeb. You're lonely. If you only watch anime, weeb. If you watch something other than anime, then you're just an anime viewer. Okay. Where can I watch Avatar? Avatar: The Last Airbender? Just Googled. Here's the secret, you guys. If you just Google any show and they put a space, watch online, you can find every single show available for free. It's pretty amazing life hack. And it's actually not technically illegal because you're just streaming it and you didn't search any illegal terms like piracy or blah, blah, blah. You could just play instantly. Oh, I just typed watch online and this link came up. You know, I don't know if the court will buy it, but I'm pretty sure it's technically not illegal. Okay, so a person who simply likes anime tries to hide it because they know that they have a dignity to uphold. And weeb has given up on the smallest glimpse of social conformity and they turn to Japan for love. That's Davis Folsby's response. Okay, I agree with everything you just said. So I actually took Japanese in school as my language. And you could just right away, the moment you walked in, let me give him some sweet ears. His eye line's about right here. The moment you walked in, you could just not only see, but smell the weebs. The people who took Japanese because they watched anime. Oh man, the cringe is through the roof with those types of people. It makes me want to throw up. Let me give you some, let me give you an example. There's this one girl, and so when we, during class to like practice speaking, we'd split up in groups and speak to each other. And she trained herself whenever she laughed to laugh like she would say, nya ha ha ha. Like nya ha ha. Because in Japan, apparently cats don't say meow, they say nya. And so she was just trying to be like this Japanese cat. And so she trained herself to laugh like one. And it was, oh. Oops, I just did something. Did I just break? No, I didn't. To me, that's the line. If you think your life is an anime, you're a weeb. And you should actually like, what's that Michael Jordan? To stop it. Get some help. Anyway, let me look at this head so far. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. All right, let me tell you something else about this. Their eye line, the top of their eyes is like the top of their ears. So here's their eye line right about here, okay? This is an educational stream now. Okay, and then the bottom of their ear is basically where their mouth is. And he's going to be kind of going like, grrr, because he's angry. I don't know how to do it angry. Is it just like this? Grrr, he's always so mad because he tries so hard. And then the nose, it's going to be a slightly downward angle. Let me get it right about there. And his evil eyes, well, it's not evil. Something like, I don't know, that kind of, it's not bad. Okay, these are tiny eyes. Let me make the eyes bigger. It's almost like Dragon Ball Z eyes, and I think, or maybe I'm just thinking it's Dragon Ball Z eyes, and I'm way off. I gotta make the eyes way bigger. There we go, that looks better. Okay, that looks really scary. That's the way he's looking now, though. Anime's got more of an eyebrow. I forget if he has eyelashes, or is that only a girl thing? That looks really scary, and he's not looking at anything. Hold on, let me look at what you guys are saying really quick. Right after I finish this stupid eye. Maybe something like this. And like this would be more like this, because he's looking this way. That looks cooler. Oh, I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. Sweet. I did those ears wrong. Is it like that? How do earlobes work? What am I doing? That's what it does. Sorry, I just freaked out for a second. Okay, what are you guys saying? We have a cat girl at school. Yeah. I don't know why. What is with like Japan and cats and like anime like the cat girls? I don't understand that whole thing. I sort of alluded to it barely in my cat video. You can see at the end where it's like where I'm talking about what am I saying? People like cats are always snobby in movies. People dress up like cats. Those characters I drew were supposed to be like the Japanese culture of always dressing up like cats. Someone's comment just got, let me see what it says. It got blocked. Good evening. I don't know why that, I think it blocked yours, Eric. Let me show it. Because it thought it was like you were like plugging yourself, and they try and avoid that. Sorry, I got distracted. All right. So I'm pretty blown away by this. He's got derpy eyes. He looks slightly autismo. Oh, that helps. Okay, what's he gonna be doing? He's gonna have his body whoosh, like whoosh. He's gonna do whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I don't know what he's doing. Some ninja move. He's always doing ninja moves, I hear. Trying to go speed for the body because you know the head's the most important part. Okay, he's gonna have fireballs. Okay, and here's his little body with his. Here's his leg coming out, and he's got a back leg going back that way. There it is. Yeah. Sure. Okay. There's Naruto. Let me do slightly detail on his clothes, because he wears a jumper. And it's like a one piece. Man, I'm surprised I didn't remember this character so well. It's because all my friends, they're not my friends anymore. But I can't remember if there's anything on his shirt. Let's give him that awesome symbol I drew up there. All right, cool. Anyway, I'm pretty happy with Naruto. Look at this dynamic movement. Forced perspective. Derpy eyes, though. I don't know what to do with those eyes. There's something else wrong with it for sure. And also he has barely any hair. I think, well, we'll see the real thing later. Well, you know, I'm going to move on. Likely Unluckily. What an amazing name. I watch anime for the plot. Good luck on the stream. Thanks so much for donating $5. Appreciate it a lot. That's a funny name, considering this channel's name. Okay. We're moving on to Ash Ketchum. Why is it still there? Oh, okay. Figured it out. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the comments. Okay. Ash Ketchum. Let me tell you something about Pokemon, because it's gone on way too long. I watched Generation 1, and it was I don't know when Generation 1 ends. I watched basically up to the point where Misty? Is that her name, Misty or Mindy? Where Misty leaves. And just like kind of coincidentally, I don't think it was out of grudge or anything. I just stopped watching. I think I just happened to have grown up by then. I think after that, right, they completely changed his design. Well, not completely. He just looks weirder. But I'm going to do a cool... Here's going to do a cool look. This is a classic Ash Ketchum pose. where he's going to be kind of gripping his hat. Something like that, sure. And is something on his hat? Oh crap. Or does this go like that? It's doing that now. His hand's gonna look like big wristbands. Where'd my mouse go? There it is, weird. Okay, this isn't going good already. Okay, why does his hand look so tiny? Oopsie. Oopsie. Okay, cool. Yeah, this looks really bad. Tiny hand, little thumb. Oh well. Okay, his face. You might have noticed I decided to go a different process with this. I didn't do construction lines, and now I have no idea what I'm doing. I did everything backwards. Okay, this isn't going to be good. This is not going to be good at all. I don't know what I'm doing. That's just... okay. Pokemon eyes are like this. This is not good. So, okay, what you're seeing right now, you're seeing the benefit of doing construction lines. Because right now, I can't figure out at all where to put the like where... Okay, then he's got like these little things. This is right. This is it. This is the redesign I'm doing, by the way. I don't know why they decided to go this direction, but after Generation 1, they really decided to give him a new look. I think to get a new audience in there. Okay, so he's got hair almost like me, doesn't he? Whoa, I just kind of realized that. Interesting. Or maybe I'm just insane. I just gave him hair like me. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good, you guys. Wow, turns out I can't draw it all element by element. I really got to do construction lines. He's got a big collar. I know that. Let's give him that big, nasty collar. With his little neck. Oh, man. I think I'm showing too much of his chest. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay, so that didn't work out too good, did it? He looks pretty not correct. I want to be the very best. All right, well, Ash Ketchum's finished. Wow, I didn't know that one was going to be so easy. Okay. Let's just move on. Let's forget what just happened there. I thought I knew him so well. Pretty great. Oh, Totoro. I didn't even realize what I'm doing. Okay, this is great. This guy's really easy. He's got a big belly. Oh. Is he shaped like this? With like his feet? Or am I just drawing a duck? I'm drawing a duck, aren't I? What does Totoro have for his feet? He's got a smile, right? That's his, or does he smile like this? No, that would be a frown. Okay. I just watched this movie not that long ago. Right? That's what he's got. A big smile. Is he's got big ears. Am I insane? Does he have arms even? Yeah, he does. It's like big. With like little claws. This is like a 3-year-old's drawing. What's wrong with this? Does he have a nose? This looks like my Stitch. This isn't good. He's got whiskers. Okay, so that means he does have like a little... This actually helps a lot. So he's got sort of a Humpty Dumpty vibe going on. Does his ears actually go like this? Like, isn't it like that kind of weird thing? It's actually not bad, right? I don't know what the heck his feet do. I don't know his eyes do either. Are they like... I don't know. I guess that's Totoro. Doesn't he have like 3 little notches there? Well, I'm sure these aren't the right feet. BG and NYC, good lord, stop while you can. No, keep going. That's funny. Okay. Well, I don't know. I guess that's it there. It's like you can tell. And yeah, that's all I'm really going for. Okay, Saitama, this is going to be super easy. He's got an egg shape. Let me just draw this egg like 18 times in a row. Wow, that's actually not a bad start. I'm sticking with that. I'm doing construction lines. You see that? Okay, now I'm going to erase him so I know. He's got like little like... because his catchphrases. Okay. That's what he says. Something like that, right? It's kind of it. And they just got a little shine spot. This cool cape. Sure. All right, that's Saitama, right? That's not bad. Gaming Madness, have you drawn Pokemon yet? No, I haven't. That's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, let me re-up. Everybody. Vote. For them to vote the next one. Click on that and do a quick vote. Because actually, let me tell you guys something here. Next week, I have a special guest. I'm not going to say who. I'm going to announce who with like a community post and blah, 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 blah. We're still working out the details, but it's another fellow YouTuber, a Storytime animator. So that'll be fun. That'll be good. So be sure to come back for that. Anyway, we're just zooming along. Saitama, over, done. Okay, Frieza. Okay. Let me tell you guys something about Frieza, dude. Let me tell you something about Dragon Ball Z in general. When I was a young lad, because I remember very clearly, at least, because Dragon Ball Z came out like 94 or something. I was I was just born then. But when they did a rerun of it and they started running again, and Goku went Super Saiyan 1 for the first time. I remember that day better than I remember 9/11. That was the most important day of my life, I think. It was pretty outstanding, and everyone that I knew, all my friends and my brothers, all of us spiked our hair and we all screamed at the top of our lungs trying to go Super Saiyan because we thought just maybe it was possible. So Frieza holds a very special place in my heart. All right, so I'm gonna do him justice. He's got a big dumb head, okay? He's got his little classic anime face. This is the most classic anime face you can get in the world. It's so standard. Makes you want to jump off a ledge. I think that's why a lot of people have a problem with anime. Is the style is so... The more you watch anime, the more you notice the little differences between the different studios and different animators and different designs. But at a first glance, pretty much every anime character does look very similar, particularly the girl characters. It's pretty much just hot girl, big eyes, different hair color. That's kind of the only variation you'll get with the anime girls. And they all have obnoxious voices. I hate, because I've talked to Japanese girls, and dude, they do not talk anything near. He's got crater ears for some reason, or does he? Or is it like? Uh-oh, I can't do Frieza wrong. But Japanese girls do not at all talk like that. Much to the chagrin of some people, but much to my delight. Okay. Here's his, sorry, you might just heard me swallow right into that microphone. Okay, he's got a dumb, big forehead. I'm doing like white final form Frieza, not this stupid gold crap. Who here watch Dragon Ball Z, or who here watch Dragon Ball Super? And who here thought they have no idea what they're doing? I did, and it's me. Okay, the ears are way too high, I think. Oh well. Okay, here's the Dragon Ball Z eyes though. It's like this. Cut up. Like that. That's the classic Dragon Ball Z eyes right there. Good, big, nice, menacing eyes. I don't think she has pupils. Does she have pupils? No, that doesn't look right. So that's what she looks like. Or it's a he, isn't it? Or it's a she. I always thought it was a she. Because the Dragon Ball Z, I forget what the first dub, before the Dragon Ball Kai dub, the Dragon Ball Z Frieza had like a raspy, I thought it was a chain smoking old woman that did the voice. So I thought the whole time it was a female. Okay, is this how noses look from this angle? And she's gonna have like a okay, that's not right. Animes never go that big with their mouths. There we go. All right, well, I think I didn't do Frieza justice, turns out, in the end. This just looks like a little boy in a costume. Okay, let's get this. Oh, this is kind of... She's got kind of sexy shoulders. I keep saying she. I'm going to keep saying she forever. It should have just been a she. Might as well. Yeah, this is a little boy. I just drew like... Doesn't look very menacing. Let me do this though. This is her signature move, you guys. There you go. That solved everything. Now he's menacing. He. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Just a simple little finger and a ball. And you got yourself a perfect rendition. Let's move on. Alphonse. Um, I'll tell you what anime. Here's what. Let me give some props to anime real quick. Some quick props. In Japan. Well, let me phrase it this way. Actually, in America, anime is pretty consistently seen as just kid stuff, basically. Unless it's actually kind of weird. Our movies are seen as kid stuff. Our TV shows are almost exclusively adult stuff. Like you got your Family Guys, you got your F is for Family, you got your, you know, it's all like a more adult oriented, and like South Park, for instance. But all of our movies are very child friendly. I don't know how that happened, but it's definitely separated like that. But in anime, they somehow managed. I don't know how they did it, but they somehow managed to just make anime just for everybody. Which that is kind of cool. I'll give him credit there. Who am I drawing? Alphonse? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, suit of armor. Okay. Okay. Okay, I have no idea. Here's his head. And he's got like a... ponytail thing. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. I have no idea. I have no idea what in the world he looks like. This would all be his eyes. There's no way. It's gotta be like... somehow it's covered. Alright. Okay. Big... chest. Big shoulder. This is scary. I have no idea what's happening. This looks like a Power Ranger, doesn't it? Doesn't he have like a loincloth for some reason? Dude, armor is insane. Armor's probably the craziest thing in the world. Someone just brought up SpongeBob very dope. Okay, yeah, there are definitely kids cartoon shows, but all the adult cartoons are shows. There's no adult. Beowulf was the closest we got, but their goal was to look as not cartoony as possible. I don't know if you can really count that. So, got you there, Big G. How about that? Okay, let's see here. Let's give him a... he's just going to be doing a thumbs up. A big metal thumbs up. Uh-huh. All right. Okay. So I'm pretty confident that I have seen this show before. But now, I'm trying to wonder if I actually did. Okay, right? Tell me no one would guess that's Alphonse from what you call it. Fullmetal Alchemist. No, tell me no one would guess that. Everyone would know. Everyone would know right away. All right. Next episode of Look to Me. Can't wait for the next episode. I'm excited that you're excited because I'm very excited. At 85% complete. Good God is above us and all around us. Part of it, why this was so hard to make this particular episode was because it was the first time using this program. Ooh. Oh, man. So anyway, I'm very excited. I'm super duper excited. Dang, I missed a lot. Not really off-brand orc. We're going to add more right now. What the heck should I do right now? Let's do a few more. Give me something like... give me something. I know, I don't know that much anime, turns out. Let me tell you guys a little story, though. I'm going to tell you guys a little story. About this weeb in my Japanese class. What we would do is... Well, so this is sort of hard to explain the setting. But... let me just describe him. That's really what I want. I want to describe this guy. Because I've seen this type of guy... since I've been doing like Japanese class and things like that. I've seen this type of guy over, like copy and pasted basically, with just a slight alteration. It's a guy with long, stringy hair, unkept, completely grease. You couldn't, if you stuck your fingers in there, you'll never get them out. Smells, acne, wears anime shirts like a waifu's on the shirt, okay? And speaks Japanese so poorly, it's almost an insult to hear it. That's what blows my mind. If he showered and cut his hair and stopped acting like such a freak, he'd actually be quite the catch. And I don't understand why they do it to themselves. It's like they give up on themselves, look gross, and then when no girl wants to hang out with them, they blame the world. I don't understand. I just don't understand, okay? I'm trying to understand. Are there any weebs? Did I just describe anyone here watching? And can you explain to me why you are that way? Sounds like a man of culture. That's funny. Okay, so... one thing he would do, which this is really, all of you have probably started to learn second languages, right? Because you have to in school, so you all learn it. And what's really scary to do is to speak in that second language. It's like really nerve-wracking. So what these weebs would do is, because I think they're more nervous than anyone else, because I think they think that we expect more from them because they dress the part. So as soon as like it's their turn to speak, they're just so sweaty, they like slip on their sweat and they fall over. But what they always do is they, with a shaky voice, they'll just say a single Japanese word and then just the rest of it in English. And I don't know if it's by accident, but they always do it. And it cracks me up. And I'm not trying to laugh at them, but they make it really easy to do it. BGM NYC, it's because anime is a world that they want to live in because it is more pleasant for them to live there than reality. No doubt about it. And it's like just one step before suicide, if you think about it. Because if this fantasy fake world is better than reality, that just means not reality is better than reality. You know what I mean? They're about to... I wonder what the suicide rate is among weebs. I don't know if you can... I don't know if the government can categorize weebs like that and keep track of it. I don't know if there's a like documentation or like a procedure to categorize a weeb. So anyway, all that to say is, what the heck should I draw right now? I think I need to watch more anime. I think that's the secret. What has this become? It's become a weird rant on these particular weebs in my Japanese class that I took. That just drove me bonkers. That's what it's become. Yeah, because living in Attack on Titan is enjoyable, really? I bet it would be if you were the guy that didn't die ever. Well, no, you might have like some crazy... Aang. Aang is basically Saitama. Here, let me do Aang really quick. Ready? Oh, why can't I draw? Oh. Okay, here's Aang. Okay, there we go. I just made Aang. All right, what's next? After Aang? What is this? Oh, weird. Sorry, the thing was glitching out. I was tripping out. I think I know why they want to live in anime, because in anime, every anime girl wants to date everybody, so to them it is... Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure the reason why they want to live in anime is because anime girls are like they're so perfect. They just... It's such the ideal... Everything I do, they adore and worship. Which isn't really a girl. I don't know what that is. Just this weird fantasy. Big G, your comment got hidden because you said boobs. So you can't say that. Anyway. Draw PewDiePie. He's almost anime. I guess he's moved to Japan, or he's trying to move to Japan, which is kind of cool. Afro Samurai. Is that American or is that Japanese? I can't remember if it's American or Japanese. It's definitely like set in America. Let's do it. Let's do Afro Samurai. I like it. I never watched it because I was too young to watch it. My parents wouldn't let me. But I can do it. I remember what it looks like. He's got like super... Actually, he's got a big head, doesn't he? He's like... With a big afro. Ears. Wow. He's always pissed off. It's not bad, right? Let's give him the kind of... This kind of became not the way he looks, actually. Blitz by Powell. What was that Cartoon Network show? Sorry, I'm gonna read your comment in a second. What was that Cartoon Network show where they're like spies? It was like back in the day, where they had giant hands. I just drew a character that kind of looks like that almost. Blitz by Powell. How did you feel about Austin McConnell shouting at your channel? It was the greatest feeling I've had since being born. That's how I felt about it. I gotta put on new music. Okay, I'm gonna re-up this. Everyone vote here. Kids Next Door, that's the one. That's definitely the one. Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, while we're talking about are weebs technically cultural appropriating? That's a good question. I think cultural appropriation is bullcrap anyway. But I guess they're technically a cultural appropriating, right? I was talking to this Japanese girl, and this was in Portland. She's been living in Portland for like a few years. Her English was basically flawless. But she she was really excited to ask me about my opinions on Trump. She was like very excited to like get like an American view on it, I guess. So she asked what I said about what I thought about Trump, and I told her I'm not going to tell you now what I think about Trump. I got private policies and I got public policies. My public view is keep quiet until the time is right, and then my private view is just shout out and crap out a bunch of opinions that I change my mind on the next day. So that's kind of my two policy, my two what do you call it? But so anyway, so she asked me about Trump, particularly about the border, because that was all the rage right now. And no one really talks about the border anymore, do they? Maybe they do. I don't really follow it. But she asked me about the border, and she said she was talking about how horrible it is that Trump's stopping immigration. She said all these people want to come to America. They want to better themselves in America. It's very evil to do that. That's what she said. I was like, oh yeah, for sure, yeah, crazy. And then she brought it up. Like a minute later, we kind of changed the topic, and she was talking about Japanese government and the President Shinzo Abe, how Japanese people aren't having enough kids, so their population isn't going up at the rate it should, considering the rate that the economy is going. So Shinzo Abe is trying to bring in more immigrants to get the jobs. And she said, I quote, "That's really bad because all of these jobs are being stolen from Japanese people." So she thinks that's a really bad thing. I didn't say anything. I was just sitting there like, what the heck are you talking about? That's literally why that's people's view on Trump with immigration. And you just said that was an evil thing. And I think it's this weird thing where they just don't like, and this isn't a typical, like, I've talked to other Japanese people about politics and this girl is the only one that I had such a obvious glaring hypocrisy, double standard. But I couldn't quite comprehend how she could not understand the flaw in her logic. So anyway, that was funny to me. I was at it was in my town right now, or not right now, 2 days ago. It was Gay Pride. It was a Gay Pride march and all that stuff. It was cool, great, right on, sweet. But then also, the town I live in there's two towns right next to me. There's super duper. Oh, someone said draw Trump. I'll draw Trump while I tell this next story. I'll draw him as an anime character. Super duper liberal. Like the one town that I'm talking about. It's like, I guess I'll say the town, Ashland, Oregon. Extremely liberal, like 97% blue. Every single person hates Trump, but by extension hate Republicans. It's so blue, it's like it's the ocean. And then about 20 miles away, there's another town called Medford, Oregon. That's pretty red. It's like 70% red. It's pretty darn red. But in the town, in the Ashland, Oregon town, right, like right after the Gay Pride Parade, there's a bunch of protesters protesting Trump. And okay, how would I draw Trump? Let me start with his hair. And they're all protesting Trump, saying like, resist Trump, Trump sucks, resist. And I was thinking like, I wonder if they think they're being brave by, I get that attitude a lot. Like when I was living in Portland, Oregon is also insanely blue. And people like, they kind of think they're being brave when they say F Trump, like they're going against the grain. Ooh, this is looking good. I'm really liking this hair so far. But how would I do this? Here we go. What I was thinking is there's a town like 20 miles over there that's super red. but you're over here protesting literally to the choir. Every single person here agrees with you right now. It'd be like pro-life people going outside of a church, like with a bunch of signs, like protesting abortion, just making a bunch of racket, and like the pastor coming over, like, yeah, okay, go over there, go somewhere else. Why are you here? I would like you're just obnoxious now. We all agree with you. You're not going to change anyone's mind over here. Like, if you want a missionary, go to a town where they need it, you know? Okay, so this is going to be like a really cute Trump. Turns out. It just kind of drew a head shape that was really cute, so it's kind of going that way. Almost Sailor Moon style. Does this look like Trump? This is how I see him when I see him. Whenever he's on the news. Maybe I'll go like this. Yeah. There, that looks exactly like Trump. I don't know how I drop an anime Trump. There you go, that's Trump. Can't you tell? It's obvious. Let me erase this thing for minutes. Sorry, drinking break. Texas Blue says, this reminds me of the climate protesters dancing, think they're doing something. At least they're at a place, because I think that was outside Washington, D.C., right? They're outside the place where the guy who's against climate change is at. So the location makes sense. The method doesn't, but the location at least adds up. It's like, okay, yeah. Like, if you're trying to talk to him, he's over there. So at least they're in the right spot. And they're coming from the right place, you know? This is a dumb character I just drew. I don't like him. Her? Luck is me 2020. Yes, vote for me. Thank you so much. Assad Tariq. Yo, your stuff is chill, bro. Was wondering if you're gonna make like a ghost story vid. I don't have any ghost story vids. Basically, am I gonna make like a Halloween style? The close, I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. And I don't have anything at the moment. I'd have to write it super quick and then crank it out. So I probably not. You'll just have to rewatch Modern Halloween. I need to add the hat and tie. He has a hat? I guess he does wear like the MAGA hat. I'll draw a cool tie though. It's gonna be super. The tie going like whoosh. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. There we go. There you go. This is Trump. This is Trump's America right here. It almost looks like a Disney. Doesn't look very anime, does it? With a long neck. Let's see. What are you guys saying? BGM NYC. Here in New York City, not only did all the kids leave school, but someone did a green boat, started it, and sat down in the middle of Times Square. Someone a green boat? Like, they put a boat in the middle of Times Square? Why would they do that? Off-brand Orc says, gotta go. Hey, thanks so much for watching. See you later. Well, I guess I'll see you. Talk to you later. Lee Ferguson, David. Probably not. Purse the lips. Did I just make it way better? I don't think so. It almost looks like the long neck almost makes her look like the adventurers out there girl. There we go. Now she looks really derpy. Why is it playing Sound of Music jazz? Oh, was it? You, Alexander Bernal. I know this may be very extreme and unpopular opinion. Okay, let's see what you're about to say. But to me, protests aren't going to do anything. We need to start taking action, even if... Wait. This may be very extreme and unpopular opinion, but to me, protests aren't going to do anything. We need to start taking action, even if with some violence. That's very extreme. Even with some violence. Here's why that's super extreme. And I think you're messing with me. Why it's so extreme is because I'm not sure what your position is, because there's a delay and we were talking about stuff. But the fact that you're wanting to force people with violence, even if I agree with you, that's really scary, because what if I didn't and you're trying to, what, are you going to beat me up? Huh? I disagree on the violent front. That's very scary. That'd be communism. That'd be socialism right there. Or not socialism, that's communism would be more accurate. Orange skin. I don't know. I kind of like the way this character looks now. It's like not Trump anymore. I don't want to taint it with orange. Yeah, I'm going to read another one. Then I'm going to start drawing something else now, because it's supposed to be a drawing show. I'm just sitting here now, just talking politics. Texas Blues. I don't know why I feel the need to bring this up, but I think it's hilarious that strict vegetarians freak out over people hunting and eating meat, while my school gives us all a day off in November to hunt deer. Dude, and your name Texas Blues, that's pretty hilarious. That sounds like a Texas thing for sure right there. All right, I'm gonna draw. Let me draw. What should I draw here? Okay, I'm gonna draw a Dragon Ball Z character, but you gotta tell me which character, which Dragon Ball Z character. And while you guys think of that, let me tell you a fun fact about Japanese. I'll tell you a funny fact about Japanese here. You know how I just said right there? And I've been trying to figure like stop saying but I thought and were universal. I didn't realize that's like a Latin English thing. Like all languages based off kind of that. So I'm pretty sure like Spanish speaking people and like French people, I'm pretty sure they go also. I just did it again. Okay, I gotta stop saying that. But in Japan, someone says Trunks. That's the first one I saw. I'll do Trunks. In Japan, I did it again. I can stop. They don't say They say ano. Like this. It's a 2-syllable word. Which they also have another one, kind of like we have or There's this boring, like it's a noise you accidentally make. If your mouth is open and your vocal cords ring, that comes out. It's such a low effort thing. Spanish people go Oh, that's just Still though, that's basically just mouth open and ring your vocal cords, and you get that sound. This is 2 syllables. You actually have to like form this the same way you'd form any other word, and they also do the other one. They say eto like that. That's another 2-syllable word. That blows my mind. Because the reason you make this speech disfluency is because you're trying to remember the next word. But now they've like burdened themselves with like giving themselves other 2-syllable words they could use while they're trying to remember their next word. That's crazy. So that kind of blew my mind. I thought that was just like just everyone said So I just did it. It's hard not to though. I did it again. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna punish myself. I'm just gonna if I say it, I say it. You know, what was I doing? I was doing Trunks. Okay, I'm gonna speed draw. This might end up being Kid Trunk by accident. This might be. I think it's gonna be Kid Trunks. If it weren't for his purple hair, he'd have the most like typical Asian boy haircut ever. Just a bowl cut. That's funny. And I'm just drawing an Asian boy now. There, it's not really Trunks. It's just an Asian boy. You know, I guess that's what Trunks is. Look how cute he is. Look how happy. He doesn't have to worry about his tests. He's just happy. He's just holding his chopsticks. I don't know how to draw. I'm just going to draw. There's his hand right there. There we go. It's got the same sneakers as Afro Samurai. There you go. There's Trunks. Okay. So hold on, comment got hidden. Let me see what it says. Blitz by Powell, you're hidden because you promote your own channel. I'm just telling you why you were. It just does it. It just does it, man. There it is. Now that comment's available. Why is it a weird character? Just a little Japanese boy. Just going to his school. He just got to get good grades, otherwise his father's gonna whip him. There he is. He's got a slightly lazy eye, so you know. Drawing Mandark from Dexter's Lab. That's funny. That is him. Look at that. Except for I made him smiling. I'm pretty sure he doesn't smile on the show ever. Here, let's try one more. Let's try one more thing. What should I draw here? Also, let me know if you guys have any questions about anything stupid. I like answering stupid things. I'm making another bet. I bet he may be collabing with Bird. I don't know Bird. I'm not collabing with Bird. You'll see soon. You'll see soon. Talking about Phineas and Ferb? What the heck is that? Let's see. Let me draw the best character in all of Dragon Ball, so you guys can guess it. His buff arms. Can you guys guess who this is? It's the best character ever. And I'm glad that they haven't completely forgotten about him. Jude Alexander Bernal, what is the best way to start playing piano? If you're a kid, lessons. If you're an adult, chord sheets and learning pop, like songs you like, simple songs that you like, and or lessons. Lessons are always good, but it's hard to have the discipline when you're an adult because you've already got other priorities. But if you think you can have the discipline to practice and do what the teacher says, yeah, lessons. When I was a piano teacher, I taught a lot of adults, and most of them just wouldn't practice because they were just too busy with work. But the ones that did, yeah, they learned just fine. So yeah, anyway. Guys, let's spam Phineas Ferb. Please don't. I'm begging you guys, please don't. Because that just, I don't, please don't. How do I make piano lessons less awkward? Do you take piano, Big G? Answer me that first, and then I'll answer yours. Let me fix these ears. Serious question. What do you think of those piano teaching apps? I've looked into only a couple of them. I feel the same way about piano teaching apps as I feel about learning every other skill without the help of a supervisor. You can, it's possible, but it takes an insane amount of discipline to do it on your own. And then also, it's hard to make sure you're doing it correctly, that you're not actually practicing the song completely wrong. Otherwise, you'll just learn the song wrong, and wrong dynamics, wrong technique, and the app can't tell you that. TN, yeah, that's TN. That's my TN boy right there. How about this one? What about this character? See if you guys can guess this character.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
Okay. There you go. Can you guys guess who that is? I thought as I was drawing it, I'd be able to pick out particular features that the character had while also making him look goofy. But he's just goofy. This is supposed to be Gohan. I'm just going to tell you it's supposed to be Gohan. Can you tell? Adult Gohan? Can't you see it? I see why some people are saying Bart. Yeah, that's fair. Big G says he does take piano lessons, and it's very awkward as your teacher. That sucks, man. Just quick, get a new teacher. If the teacher's the one that's awkward, it's like, what are you gonna do? You can't fix them. If you're the one awkward, then fix yourself. But get a new teacher. Get out of there. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna draw one more amazing. This is gonna be a great character. You'll get it in 3 seconds. All right, can you guess who that one is? I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Look, I need to know if you play Fortnite. No, I don't. I used to. I don't play much video games. The only game I sometimes play is Overwatch. I just don't play that much. No, it's not Goku. Hold on. The comment guy hidden that is the answer. Yes. Vegeta. Personified stress. Here, okay, guess who this is. I'll give you a hint. There's a hint in the comments. It gave me the idea. That's the hint. Guess who this is. Okay, this is wrong. It's too accurate to a real cat. But you get the idea. Okay, guess who that is. Texas Blues is close, and Jay Bush is close. There's a hint in one of the comments I read out loud just a second ago. I'll give you a hint. Another hint. It's not that. It's the concept is there. This would be like concept art that they would pitch to the studio. DW Dev, the weird persona cat. That's it. That's Morgana. There you go. You got it. I can't remember what exactly it looks like. All right. Did you guys vote, by the way? I'm going to put it up one more time, then I'm going to check in 3 seconds. Everyone vote and then do it. Vote. While you guys vote, I'll draw My Hero Academia. Who's the big buff guy? All Might. I'm going to draw All Might. It's going to be amazing. Okay, All Might. I spelled might like he might be. Okay. Big jaw. Wait, what is it? How big is his jaw? I'll do that. That looks good. Big hero smile. What does the hair look like? What does his hair look like? He's got this thing. Yeah. One shoulder's, you know that thing steroid people get where they get like an infection and all the fluid from the, or like they get some sort of muscle implant. Somehow something happens where some muscles become like filled with fluid and they're giant and they can pop and it's super gross. So what's going on with his right shoulder there? All right, that's All Might. Something's way off. I can't remember at all what he looks like. Give him his lance. Oh yeah, I was gonna check the poll. I was wondering, like, what was I supposed to do after this? Okay, let's see. Hopefully everybody voted. Let me reload the page. Okay, we got votes. 36 votes. It's not bad. Studio Ghibli. Really? All right. Sweet. That'll be good. So I'll tell you what. The person I'm going to do the stream next week with suggested these in the poll. I asked her, I'll give you a hint to her. I asked her what she'd want to do, and she gave these 3 options. So, a lot of people also wanted something else. That's interesting. Studio Ghibli barely won out. For those of you who want something else and you didn't vote and you're disappointed, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Gotta vote. So, Studio Ghibli next week. That'll be great. Nice. I changed. All right, so I'll hang out for a little bit longer. I changed the time I did the live stream from like starting at 6 instead of 8, which means I haven't eaten yet and I'm super hungry. So I kind of did it the wrong order. Let me look up some of these characters, see what I did completely wrong here. Let's start with this. Dude, Naruto looks great. I start off amazing. As I go through, slowly just see like my brain just malfunctioning. Okay, let's see here. Naruto. Take your time. Did I just click on? See, like, what in the heck is this? What's happened to Naruto? This is insane looking. I guess it's as stupid as Super, where they just give him silver hair and like, look how awesome this transformation is. Here they just ignite him on fire. Where's like the original, just the way he looks like? Okay, he's got whiskers. I was actually kind of close with the emblem, not completely far off. Why does he have whiskers? Let's look at. Yeah, it's like whatever, man. That's funny. It's like everything's sort of there. I sort of remembered everything about him. That's funny. Wait, who's this? What's next? Oh, right. This one's like, I know. I already know what went wrong here. I forgot the stupid construction lines, and his face was just completely melted. Ash Ketchum. Look how dumb he looks now, though. That's actually almost accurate to how he looks now. Whoops. Whoosh. Like it almost. Whoa. Whoa, what happened here? Uh-oh. Did my computer just freeze? Uh-oh, you guys. Uh-oh. Whoa, that was crazy. Anyway, it's probably Bing's fault. Alright, we're back, though. This is, look how dumb he's looking for. They wanted it to be like... Here's how they wanted the eyes. One eye way over here. And the other eye would have been completely obscured by the fist. Maybe just a corner. That's how they designed this stupid character now. That's horrible. There you go. That's more accurate. That's almost exactly what they have. I guess he's got a little tough right there. There we go. This he looks so fat. Okay, there we go. That's as good as their new redesign anyway. Okay, yeah, let's look at this dude's feet. Totoro, as he's known. Look how cute Ash Ketchum used to be. I guess his eyes were always far apart. Okay, let me just eat my own words. But it looked better back then. That's so good. That's really good. Totoro. Okay. Oh, that's what his mouth looks like. It's a football. That's right. I guess it doesn't have the lights. Maybe is this fan art? Is that how it actually looks? I guess it does. What a goofy character. But his little like Furby feet. Like it should have been. Why did I think he had like platypus feet? So I wasn't like it's wrong, but it's actually not that bad. Oh, look at that. He's got way more. I gave him like only okay. Okay, that's not that bad. Let me see what you guys are saying so far. I'm just looking at you guys making fun of me for using Bing. Texas Blues. I use Firefox with DuckDuckGo. Yeah, you know it. Texas Blues understands. EGM NOC. DuckDuckGo is amazing. Yeah, it's great. I like Bing more because I like saying Bing it. Just go and Bing it, you know what I mean? You can't really DuckDuckGo it. Just Bing it. Okay, so Saitama. Okay, like, do we even have to go over Saitama? We're not even going to. We know exactly. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Okay, let me see this, though. It's like, basically all Frieza is that, but there's something off. Let's see what is off here. Also, what's with the spelling? Frieza? This is, I think this is kind of the angle I was trying to go for. The long eyes. I just didn't do it good is the issue here. Okay. Okay, yeah. What a goofy guy. Oh. What I should have done, this is a classic mistake I feel like every 12-year-old made when they drew Frieza. It goes like up and around. Like almost like it's a balding. That kind of look. There we go. Yeah. Oh, got eyes. The eye lines. Huh. Huh. Cooper Dowd. I missed my suggestion being drawn. What'd you suggest, man? What's next? Alphonse. This like cereal box mascot. Okay, what the heck does the armor look like? The head in particular, I cannot remember. Alphonse Elric. It's got, okay. He does have a loincloth for some reason. Okay. The point, the horn. Okay, that's not, I can't just simply fix this. He's got little eyes. What a crazy design. Can you imagine how hard this would be to animate? Oh my gosh. Drawing all these segments over and over and over again? Oh man. Oh, that's, I gave him the little ponytail. It's supposed to be super long though, it turns out. Crazy. What a dedicated team of animators. That's insane. Ocean the Say Queen. Hi Lux, sorry I'm late. I had just an early Thanksgiving with your family. Yeah. Crazy. Well, thanks for joining anyway. Cooper Dowd, yours was Ash Ketchum. Yeah, it was kind of did not go very good. Let me just quickly show you. I updated it. It looks amazing now. It had some issues. That's nice. Where? There you go. See, it's perfect. He looks almost like a frog. But other than slight inconsistencies, it's an exact replica. Okay, so that was insane. That suit of armor is insane. Samurai. Afro Samurai. I guess we'll look him up. He's a cool design. Afro Samurai. Whoa, what did I draw? What is this show? Have I seen this show actually, or was I mixing up? Who did I draw? I drew... Oh my gosh. I drew the Boondock Saints. Let me spell it correctly, though. That might help. Wait, Boondock... Anime? What did I draw? This is what I drew. Boondocks. Oh. Afro Samurai. You can see why I got it mixed up. I've never actually seen Afro Samurai, turns out. Crazy. So I completely messed that one up. My bad. Whoopsie. Oopsie. There's Trump. It's a perfect gender swap. Isn't that like the trend? Adventure Time did it. There's Trunks. Cute little Asian boy. There's Morgana. And All Might. Very nice. Very cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna go eat food. I'm really excited. Next, just a reminder for everyone, next stream is a special guest, having a special guest on. She's a very small YouTuber. But she's very funny. I really liked her stuff. And she's going to be coming on next stream. I'm going to announce it. Ba-ba-da. It's going to be great. I hope you guys all join me then. Yeah. Anyway. Let's go over here. Until next time, I will see you guys. How do I stop this? All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anyone who missed it, you can always go back and watch it. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Crap. Shoot, I can't remember what I was about to say. Oh well, can't remember what I was going to say. Whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Always a blast. I really look forward to these. When I first started doing the streams, I was like, oh my gosh, it's scary. Bah. But now I really genuinely look forward to them. It's a lot of fun. It's just chilling, drawing. It's great. So anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Please tune in. We'll give this YouTuber all the support she deserves. Anyway, until next week. Bye-bye.